What is up, everybody? This is the Anime Squad Podcast, episode 126, and I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And like always, guys, never forget to hit that like button, subscribe to get more content like this, hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on content like this one, and write in the comments. We do read the comments like that. You can write first, your name, whatever, we would love to hear your feedback. And like always, we have timestamps for your favorite shows this week. Not that many this week because everything's wrapping up for this week, if anything. And don't forget we got social media. We got Twitter, Instagram, Discord server, Facebook, all that stuff. And yeah, without all that being said, let's just jump into it. Starting off with I'm Quitting Heroine, episode 12, the finale of I'm Quitting Heroine, and they had a fitting title for this episode, which was the title of the anime. And yeah, I mean,
I was surprised on this ending. I wasn't expecting this one. You already know from last week I was predicting something else, but I guess my prediction didn't happen.
Yeah, what you were saying last week did not even come into fruition.
Nope.
Instead, we got a more peaceful route, I like to call it, where the whole, if anything, the whole show's been about Leo's struggle of being the hero, trying to find a balance between during the peacetime and during the time that humanity needs him. And in this moment, I guess the generals and even Echidna, they called him out. It was like, hey, you're contradicting yourself, if anything, of your whole ideas and beliefs. He was like, what do you mean? You only got 5 minutes. Take this thing out of my heart.
The time though. That's important.
The damn time. like the scene was like almost the whole episode, but like it was only like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, because of course he wasn't completely dead until they removed the stone. Yeah.
So like he was like, hey, you got 5 minutes to take the stone off me. It's been nice knowing you. I regret that I won't be here. And then she's like, oh, Echidna's like, oh, so you have regrets? You want to die with regrets? And they're like, that's not the point. Kill me, take the stone off of me. I was like, no.
I want to live. That's what he was saying on the inside.
Basically what he said, right?
Yeah.
And it was, I thought it was sweet. It's like, throughout the whole journey of watching this anime, it was Leo helping the generals, helping Echidna to better the demon army throughout, and the whole objective of Leo wanting to die after so many years of living. But in actuality, Leo's has always been the missing piece, and will soon be the bridge to bring peace upon demons and humans.
Yeah, this show had more of a psychological kind of take to her hero.
Yeah. No, most definitely. Especially the whole
he you know what he gave me vibes of, now that I thought about it a bit. It reminds me of how I'm taking it from a video game, basically Resident Evil with Nemesis, because Nemesis had a goal to take on the stars. So he had the similar take where he's got to, instead of doing the other way, being bad, taking down evil itself. You get me?
Interesting take.
But he has thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah, his whole sole purpose was to kill the stars, right? And it came into it. She's like, I just want to destroy evil, or I just want to kill Joe.
But yeah, for this show we get into the character itself. The we don't see his struggles in the beginning till like halfway through, you know? Like,
No, yeah,
yeah.
which is cool. I think because the whole episode, I mean, it says in the title itself, which they really. I'm a big sucker when the title gets implemented into the show. Like face value, man. If anything, I'm quitting hearing. That's it. That's the main purpose of Leo is like what do I do now? Like, do I really quit hearing?
And the thing
And the
is,
one thing that was like stopping him was his purpose, right? Like to protect humanity, to save, be the hero.
yeah, pretty much what they told him to do, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
The creators, the creators of him, telling him to do this one goal
over and over again. But like, who was it? Was it Echidna or was it Shunta?
Shunta. Yeah.
Yeah, where she was like, I thought you had a different mindset. I thought you had like a developed brain or something. So why don't you just tell yourself that you don't want to do it? And he's like, I never thought of that. I was like, he was gonna say, that's dumb. And I was like, wait.
Hey man,
wait a minute.
He never had friends, man, to begin with. So
exactly.
that was the most simplest things, you know, can never be solved by one person. You could always get that feedback, right?
Yeah, I like the flashback of the imp.
Yeah.
The imp that we saw a couple episodes ago. Well, that comes intuition. Like the moment that he was talking about was that moment right here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess Leo never wanted to die. He wanted to live on and see what Echidna and the Demon Army becomes. And that was his choice.
It's funny.
They didn't make him choose. Well, they didn't force him to make a choice.
It's funny.
He chose on his.
He ends up being what I guess he didn't want to at the end, because he still ends up as a hero, but in a different way, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's not a hero of humanity. Yeah. He will now be a hero
peace.
Of the demon race and the human
peace,
race.
Peace itself, right?
Yeah,
Bring
he's
peace.
No. That's why I said earlier. Like, he's the bridge for this to happen.
Yeah.
Especially after all the knowledge he has gathered. Like 3,000 years. That's forever.
So if anyway, like, even though they didn't get the stone, they have the stone there.
they have someone with the stones. So in a way, they still got the stone.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And to celebrate, Leo not dying. They have a little drink off, a little party, a little shindig.
Mm-hmm.
And the demon army doesn't run by itself, so back to work.
Back to the grind.
Back to the grind.
But of course, Leo's gonna be taking a little bit more of the work, since that's his purpose now. To help
take more of the load of what Echidna was doing day to day.
Pretty much
help her out.
If anything, his new goal is just to see Echidna's dream happen.
That is his dream now, and he quit heroing.
In a way.
Yeah, in a way. There's a loophole, but he quit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done. I'm done working for McDonald's. I'm going to Burger King.
No, you mean In-N-Out.
Whatever. But yeah, that was the episode, and that is the show. I mean, the title does not lie to you, and it was a shocking ending, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with that being said, we go into the reviews. If this is your first time hearing it, usually when we finish an anime, we right after review the show. So now we'll be getting to ratings from a scale of 1 to 10. And with me, I guess I always start off first since I'm host. And yeah, I'm Quitting Hearing was a surprising show that I thought right off the gate was not gonna get into. But the more I kept watching the show, the more I realized that it wasn't like a generic fantasy kind of anime
Isekai,
with like or like an isekai, which I thought of first off. But it ended up being a psychological of a war hero, of a hero who's been doing this for so many years that he has like PTSD struggles of like when peacetime happens, what does he do with himself? And it's interesting the route he went and to like help the demon army because of the one encounter he had with Echidna when she was like nice with her army. And overall, I thought the ending was different. I thought they were gonna kill him, and he was gonna have like a statue, like, you know, or books gonna be written about Leo. But no, he was like, "Hey, what do you really want? What do you truly desire?"
It's gonna be Jesus.
If anything, this show is like that scene in The Last Airbender. It was like, you gotta ask you the big question: what do you want? But yeah, I had a good time watching. Do I wish the animation was better? Yes. I mean, especially the fight scenes, they were lacking in the animation department. And there was a lot of times where we're just in a room talking, which in some cases it's really good, depending who's talking. Like what was it, Mecha and Leo talking? I was interested in that. And then there were times where like, oh man, where is this going? Like, you know, I'm sorry, I usually go with the big broader dudes, but you know, Leo talking to Edward was just like, why? You know, there's some characters I hit or miss, but the main character was Leo and Echidna, if anything. But like really, really focusing on the hero of the story, which is Leo. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a surprising show to watch. You know, for my sake, I guess, I'm psychologically watching show. And that being said, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I thought it was better than average, almost a 7. But there are some things I'm just like, it could have been better, or like the pacing could go up a bit, or like maybe develop more on our 5 generals. But hey, with the 12 episodes they had, thought they did a good job.
Yeah, for me wise, I guess I'm gonna just say my rating off the bat, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an entertaining watch. I like it. I like, at least compared to like other shows that had conversation. I'm gonna say rebuild the kingdom one had a lot of conversation, but it was so boring on that show. And, and on this one, we got to see what they were talking through the conversation wise too. So that's that's what made this show more entertaining. You get me? Their conversation wise, our MC, of course, him being overpowered, but he's also seen the characters, how he interacted with these characters, and it's weird because how you could see it is like he was just surveying instead of becoming their friends, but at the same time he doesn't know how to become how to have even friends in general.
Yeah.
So you saw his like inner struggles. He was just pretty much confused, and you know, in a way, even though he knew what he was doing, at the same time he wasn't. You don't know what, you know, he's thinking, at least in the beginning half, until we finally realize that, you know, he's 3,000 years old. He's made in a lab, you know. He's been struggling all these years, and finally there was something that hit in his heart that he couldn't believe. So that's what's cool about this show. Leo as a character I enjoyed. I wish the show looked more prettier, but you know, they could do what, I mean, the studio tried on I guess whatever they could. Could have, I guess.
Yeah, whatever the budget was.
Yeah. But throughout the show, I was entertained.
Nice.
Would I recommend the show? To certain people, if they.
Yeah, it's a very certain people will like it.
No, if you want action, this is not your show at all.
This is.
If anything, you'll be disappointed. But if you like character development or character conversations, I feel like this is the show for you.
Yeah, a lot of like mental struggle and like what do you want to do with your life kind of thing going around.
So yeah, so I'm a
7 out of 10.
7.
We're almost there. But hey, this was one of the
one more thing. I guess the only thing I wish, like every other show, I wish it was 24 episodes.
Yeah, I guess we would have got like more character development with the generals if that was the case, right?
Yeah. Because with the Kinna, there was not as much. Like, I guess there was a little bit of romance, and I was like, why? we don't have that full connection yet. Why just throw that in there? You get me? That was the only thing. I was like, okay, this is weird. Even for me. I didn't expect this right away. I'm like, what? Okay, Kinna. I guess you like him.
Yeah, I mean that was just like a throwaway.
Yeah, they threw that in, but other than that, I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. I thought we were gonna drop this show right off the bat, but hey, to my surprise, watched the whole thing and ended up being a good watch. So, if you guys watched it, what did you guys think? What was your rating for it, and what do you guys think of ours?
Yeah,
we would like to know. Write down in the comments.
Are we trash? Is our opinions trash? Tell us. Or if you guys agree with us, then sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Like to talk to you. Yeah. But yeah. We have The Rising of the Shield Heroes second season, episode 12, also known as the finale for this season.
Oh man. It's this gave me deja vus with your boy Coming.
Oh man, I don't know about
everything got wrapped up so fast. Everything was zooming. I was like, what?
Everything's just like instant. Like we're going to warp speed. Hey, did I not call it with those girls becoming chimeras?
No, the craziest part is this wave didn't even exist in my eyes. I don't know what wave that we're looking at.
Those statues?
No, I mean like for whatever we saw, that didn't even feel like a wave. It didn't feel like a war or anything, or we just saw
I remember in the first season, like when the wave hit, like it hit the towns, like there was like ships fighting other ships. It was like a war.
Yeah, it's a war, but we didn't get anything. We just saw a battle with the
heroes,
the other heroes. Yeah.
And like that was it. I was like, okay, but I mean, I guess the wave wasn't the main focus. The main focus was because literally right off the bat of the episodes, like how Nafume and Kia are like not the same, but they are the same. Because like they're both isekai, but one's like.
Another funny thing is that scene where like they had to get to Kyo's ship and stuff, and I found that funny because like how are they gonna get there? How do they even know where it's at? Of course they have the girl with her, but I'm like, how are you guys gonna get there though? The guy gets here and stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Flying boat, bro.
Flying boat. I forgot about that.
Not only is it a flying boat, it's a flying teleporting boat, dude.
Nice.
They had everything. They were stacked. Yeah. I'm baffled, dude.
No,
Oh,
and
everything's
then
just
no,
crap.
the one thing I'm like, oh wow, now it pissed me off. You know when you were saying about last episode with the green hair chick, the
Risha?
Kyo's childhood
Oh, yeah,
friend.
childhood friend. Yeah.
I was like, oh, she already knew. I was like, oh my god, I was trying to defend your ass last episode, and now you say, oh, you already knew what he was doing. I was like, wow.
Like you knew that he was making
Yeah,
homunculus,
yeah,
chimeras.
Nifune is like, he was literally gonna say, why are you here? Like, get out of here. I was like, I don't want you here. But they told them to stay. I was like, no, the small girls were like, oh, she told me to stay and help you. I was like, oh god.
Yeah. She's in a.
Yeah, you guys should have just kept her tied somewhere. I don't know.
She did nothing, honestly. She did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, wow, why you gotta throw me that? I was trying to defend you.
Wrong person to defend, bro. Obviously, Kyo was in the right and trying to kill her. Oh, no, just kidding. Oh, I don't know what the whole point of the beginning was me to sympathize with Kyo, like, because he was a NEET and he killed himself.
I'll talk about that in the what do you call it?
In the review?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, no.
And then the thing that like baffled me was like, I get it. The dragon shield is like his powerful weapon, right? Like, but like he loses control.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like Risha was like Nafumi, the power of friendship, though. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right, the power of friendship. You're like, what?
No,
That's it?
my favorite part was where you're like, oh, you useless to me, you know.
Oh yeah, which is, if anything,
that's what you thought, huh? That was
yeah,
your
the
inner head.
dragon. It was like literally like everyone else watching this show about Risha. It's like, you are legit useless. You do nothing in this show.
You're just what was it? A slut?
Yeah, you're just a slut who wants to go back to the bow hero.
Bow hero, yeah. And I kind of like she accepted, you know, she agreed to it, you know. But it makes sense, you know, for her, you know.
Yes.
What she is, you know. But
Hey, man.
Kyo, yeah, Kyo.
Our friendship, right?
No, Kyo was dumb. He was the first time we met him, same guy. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like an epic scene, and this guy is just being good. He's getting mad. Good.
Was it supposed? It was supposed to be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just being an asshole, but I don't know, man. It's
This character shouldn't have existed, man.
yeah, Kill sucked.
Yeah.
How they killed him off wasn't satisfying.
I don't think they had a budget to murder him well. They killed him off. They killed him off screen, I think, right? Yeah.
No, he died when he reflected the attack.
No, I know, but you didn't get to see his body or anything.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
I
meant.
guess yeah. Unlike last season where you saw the girl who was doing him wrong get shamed on and calling the new name, bitch sama.
Yeah, and yeah, for him he just evaporates, I guess. And they're like, okay, cool, he's dead.
Yeah,
Nice.
cool. And then in that world, they lost the book hero and the mirror hero, which he had there. Which also we're just gonna throw it in there, like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, and then the one thing I was like really dumbfounded was I guess Raftalia just goes back to her world. I thought the whole the heroes stay in specific things. I don't know, maybe in next season they'll say.
Oh, does she not keep the katana?
I'm not sure. Or does she stay as a hero? That hero, or I don't know.
It's true, because that is technically that hero's world, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we talked about that. We were like, hey, yeah, now that she's a hero, does she get stuck there? Do her problems become their problems? Like, No, that was like, oh, mission's done. We get to go home. Let's wrap it up, boys.
Or maybe when she goes back to that world, because I guess you guys could go back to those worlds. It's more open.
I don't.
Because they were gonna hit their own banquet, but they had only fit like a minute left before they left. I was like, oh, we're leaving.
See ya.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna eat. We have to wait a month. Never mind. Laters.
Let's just. And yeah, that was episode 12. Just anticlimactic ending. Everything just wraps up. Power of friendship. We're still cool. All that fun stuff. I remember Oast. She died. She was a spirit all along.
No, the power was still there. Apparently.
Yes, the power of friendship.
No,
yeah, that's just
turtle's power.
Yeah, the tortoise power.
Yeah.
I'm ready to just jump into reviews because damn this show.
Yeah, you're gonna destroy it. I have a feeling. But yeah, go.
Yes, the Rise of the Shield Hero second season. I mean, I question like what was in the first season that I enjoyed. Like right off the bat with the whole the tortoise arc, obviously. And just how we're just getting thrown characters everywhere. Like the old lady, I forgot her name. The commander that was training Nafumi's army, forgot her name. And then the spirit tortoise girl, Oast. It's just so much was happening and everything was just wrapping up so fast. To a point that like the battle with the tortoise was boring and lame. And that's just the whole theme of this whole season. Everything was just boring and lame. There were like cool moments once we left the tortoise arc. I'll give them that. When we met with Kisuna, the other hero, the missing hero, if anything, of the three Cardinals hero that we've seen, she was cool. She was a cool character. We got a lot of time with her. Not understanding what was happening since she was stuck in the labyrinth. I thought she was a cool character. But other than her, I think everyone else is just whatever. Kyo sucks. That wannabe katana hero guy. It was funny how he died again. Yeah, man, I was just not bored. I was just shocked of how bad it was going and how just everything was just concluding. Everything was just getting solved. Like finding Philo was just like in an episode. She's good, Raptilia, she escapes. Lo and behold, she's with the other heroes and end up in prison. And they escape and she becomes the katana hero. Like everything's just a big coincidence. And I was excited to watch this season. I'm like hugely like sad that this is what we got after what, 3 years? Was it 3 years? 2 years?
I don't remember.
Yeah, of the first season.
But it did get pushed. I remember.
Yeah, they get pushed. And I know there's gonna be a third season, and after this season, I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know if I can even watch the third season, but who knows how I feel about it after. But just watching this season was just, hugely disappointed. They needed a better villain. Like the tortoise was not doing it, and neither was Kyo, the book hero. And Nafumi, like yeah, we see him, but he's kind of just there. He doesn't really do much other than like, when in the battle, I guess, put up his shield. Like I don't know, man. I'm like everywhere with this show. So I'm gonna just wrap it up and say, don't watch the second season. If you didn't like the first season, you're not gonna like this season at all. Is Ratelli still cute? Yeah, she is, I guess. But even with that, there's more cute waifus to watch. With that being said, I give it a 3 out of 10. Hugely disappointing. And I wonder what my rating was for the first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me wise, I didn't have much of an issue with it. If anything, it was funny to watch this whole show, like this whole season. It was so like rushed. Everything was rushed. The tortoise was rushed. Kyo, his whole arc was rushed as well. There was development with Nafume, but it was a tiny bit. That
I'm guessing you're talking about Tilia leaving,
and
being gone.
and then by the end of it, it just it kind of like it was a vacation. That's what I thought of it at the end.
Yeah,
Because hey, let me finish.
Sorry.
Yeah, the some of these characters were so annoying. The only only one that I liked, at least, was the new girl, the sword one that can't kill humans. That chick.
Yeah, the Kizuna.
Yeah. Like I saw her, like I get her purpose and stuff. Kyo was a horrible villain. I don't like him. I didn't like his backstory either. It was kind of like Mushiko Tensei, but in like rush mode, like if he was a villain. Yeah, so that was his whole thing. It was so dumb. It kind of reminded me also the like they try to give us that story with your boy Coming with the villain guy. We got his backstory. It's kind of like this, where we got hit the villain's backstory. Really didn't matter.
Have you noticed that? That's kind of like a trend.
Yeah.
I know they did that with Demon Slayer as well.
And I really did not like that. Like,
yeah,
you should have explained this during, like, maybe his motivations were, during the show itself, like in the mid section, and you're like, oh, I want to know more about this villain. But with this show, it was like, now, here you go. Here's his motivation. Dead. Right after. Yeah, so animation, it was worse than last season. So I felt like maybe there was issues, the director and producer issues as well. Did I feel like the show was like god all awful? No. Was it horrible? Yes. So I'm like at 5.5.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I did not expect that rating.
Yeah, like if it was horrible, like like another show we watched was what was it? The Sword Princess one? That one was horrible. That one I wanted to shoot my eyeballs. You get me? Because that story was everywhere. This one they try to go somewhere, but really, like, it's kind of, what other show had the similar kind of thing where that season you didn't watch that season, My Hero, with the
the school arc.
Yeah, it's kind of like that when nothing happens. Pretty much, this is the season for this show, I guess, right?
I mean, a lot's supposed to happen. There's the tortoise fight and then killing Kyo. Like, okay, now I know what the problem is. There's no build up to any of it. Everything just happens.
Well, at least with the first season, there was a goal to it. There was no goal other than leaving this area, and I guess they got it at the end, but it was so rushed.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't have time to like expand it. Maybe, like I keep saying, if it was 24, right? That's gonna be my catchphrase every single time we finish some of these series. If only.
I guess, but like the way it was directed too, and just I don't think 24 will even save it, especially if it was Kyo our villain.
Oh yeah, no, Kyo was a bad character
or the sub villain, the one that was just a buffoon, if anything.
But yeah.
But yeah, our differences aside, don't watch this season.
Oh no, I wouldn't recommend this season in general.
We do not recommend Rising Zero second season. Huge disappointment, and we'll see if we watch the third season or not. But it's a highly doubted kind of feel I give.
Hey man, what if Rabbi wants to watch it? Huh?
Hey, what if Josh wants to watch?
Yeah, what if Josh wants to watch it? Huh?
What if you guys want us to watch this? Let us know. Write it down in the comments.
Tell us.
Or what's your rating for Rise of Shield second season? Maybe this is the best anime of the season.
Yeah, is somewhere wrong?
Okay, Spikes family. Shield Heroes was that?
Okay, you're taking a little bit too far.
Yeah. Jokes aside, but let us know.
I was being casually, nice to people. You didn't have to go that far, man.
Oh my god, Jesus.
But yeah,
that is the Rising Shield Hero second season. You will not be missed. We have Summertime Rendering episode 10. And now that our group has come back from that terrifying realization of the video, it is now fight mode, dude. It is time to see
the one thing that hold on before that happened. The one thing when they went underground, I thought I was bringing up Resident Evil again. I thought there was gonna be a lavatory down there or something. You get me?
Umbrella Corp down there and stuff.
Yeah. I was expecting that. I was like, oh no, this is where we're going to. Is this how the shadows are created? But no, never mind. If anything, is spiritual.
Yeah, I was about to say it's more mythical.
Yeah.
Especially, Shunpei and the gang basically go to that clinic we saw.
I guess before that too, I like the fact that they continued it off from last episode, where he talks about the whole print and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, because it's still there.
Yeah,
even like throughout the whole episode.
I guess they didn't see it, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Only he saw it. He saw the girl.
Yeah, because he was the only one alive.
Yeah.
Well, other than the glasses girl.
Yeah, that was. That was
great. But yeah,
crazy.
he knows how she looks, so Shunpei's like on action mode. And I was like, I gotta do this now, like, because tomorrow's the festival, and we all know how that goes. So he's like, all right, we gotta find out what's in this clinic. What was your dad hiding from Shunpei's friend? I was like, what?
Yeah, Shunpei's friend looks like I think it is his brother. I don't know if I heard that right, or if I didn't read that or anything. The cop.
Looks like the cop guy?
Yeah, he looks exactly like him. Or maybe they have the same hairstyle, color as well.
Maybe. I think he said his brother.
Okay. But it does look like him when they were facing the house.
Yeah, when they were doing the flashback on his courage test.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's him? No, that's the cop.
But yeah, I really like this episode because it was like I said, it's action mode, and then we finally get to see Ushio's shadow like full force, right? Mm-hmm. How useful she really is.
Well, also I like the whole, our explanation, like the reason why they went into the hospital.
The clinic?
Like it's, everyone was kept away from that location.
Mm.
And you saw like these, like you said earlier, what was it? Damn it. The mythical story, and then they told us about the two statues, stuff like that. That was cool.
Like it's all like folk legend,
yeah.
Which we really got in detail though. I think I wrote it down. Rikuro, the weird lady statue kind of thingy. I think they call it the leech god. I could be wrong, but
that was weird.
It was creepy. It reminded me of a movie I saw where like there was a random statue in a cabin, and then end up having voodoo magic if you stay there too long.
I mean, in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods, surprisingly.
No,
But
the most weirdest thing that I saw in this episode was when they had lunchtime.
oh, Niggity time?
Yeah.
For some reason, and I don't know, I'm just weird. Like it reminded me like in in Pokemon, they always have like the classic Pokemon, like when Brock brings out the Onigiris, it was like, bro, where'd you get these?
Well, he's a cook, so
Yeah.
no, but
But that also makes sense with Shunpei, right? Like he's also a cook.
yeah. Oh my god. But when they show Ushio, and I guess she ate too many onigiris.
Oh yeah, she got pregnant mode.
Yeah. And then that's how I guess that's how they find out where the key's at as well too, huh?
Yeah, because of the statue.
Yeah.
The statue itself.
Because they were talking about the story of the thing, the statue itself. And I guess, damn, she has a lot of. They showed a lot of stuff for her abilities as well too.
Yeah, obviously going to shadow
Issues,
mode.
yeah.
Going through walls, going through cracks. She can do the flash thing too to bring at least illuminate light and see through things. And the big one was also sense of the shadows.
And create items.
Oh yeah, create items, but like there's a catch to all of it. Like the nail gun they were talking about.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work unless you destroyed the original.
Yeah.
And then I think they were explaining it, but then that's when they got attacked by they were gonna attack the shadow.
Yeah, so that was crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. Like at one moment, like it was fun, like we're scared, cute moments to like the later have like, holy crap, we're gonna attack the shadows now.
Or the babies.
Yeah, baby shadows. Big ugly babies.
I guess they can't see because for some reason half of their heads are gone.
Or chopped off for some reason. But hey, I ain't judging them. And I was terrified for his Shunpei's friend because I was like, oh dude, yeah, you nailed them, but now it's in your bat.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
And it freaked me out when Shunpei had like a kind of like an Eren Yeager moment where he's like, it's like future him or something. He's like, yeah, man, you got this. Like, remember what they did to your mom? Like, remember about your mom and dad? I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
You don't want him dead as well.
Like, you gotta save your friend. And it was tense because you were like, crap, I'm gonna shoot my friend if I don't hit him,
Pretty much.
Yeah, they did a really good job on that scene. And just how
the tension happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's gonna be tension the next episode.
Oh man, that cliffhanger. Man, they got good cliffhangers in
Bunch
this
of babies.
Yeah, a bunch of babies in this cavern, in this cave. How are they gonna get out? I don't know.
But who is that shot though?
But it also brought up the interesting question with obviously when Shunpei dies it resets, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think about like when he resets, what happens to the other people in that timeline, I guess.
Well, he has to redo it again.
Yeah, or like if the Shadow Ushio, like,
I think she's the only one that might remember.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to take that risk, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, he doesn't
Like
want to take the risk.
there's been because there's already progress now,
Yeah.
And to redo this again,
that would take another day or whatever, which could be, progress to it, right?
Yeah.
To the main goal.
And if anything, his psychologically, he'll be destroyed even more,
Like
more and
super.
more. Yes. So,
But
I'm curious, but who is that shot though?
that shot?
Yeah, the one that shot. When they shot
do
a
you
gun? I don't know if you noticed in the episode someone shot.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like when they finished killing off the shadow, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a gunshot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking of the girl maybe.
Or the
Glasses?
sniper guy, but maybe he has a shadow. You don't know.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that is a good question you brought up. And then the big one also, which was it was like a small scene, but like had a lot of context to it with Mio and the friend's sister begging her to like be with her during the festival.
And then who is that? A government issue dude that arrived here?
Yeah, that is weird too because as what we know, the only police force they got is that one guy.
Yeah, I feel like he came as I think the other girl, the eyes closed girl, the girl that wants her to stay with her.
Mm.
Yeah, I wonder why she gave an eye at this dude too, because I guess I don't think he's bad. If anything, he's here to investigate, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe like Nakagumo, the glasses girl,
Mm-hmm.
maybe has some contact or I don't know. That was just so weird.
Yeah, so
But like I know that's going to be a big part, and I'm thinking of your theory of like maybe the sister is working with the shadows.
mm-hmm.
Like I'm really believing more in that theory after that look.
And of course the dad, the father is the one that's been hiding.
Oh yeah, the
this.
one that's hiding the shadows basically in the clinic, having that weird god statue.
Yeah, so
Like what was he hiding?
maybe she's
What was he doing?
maybe dad's she's with dad,
Oh yeah, because it was the brother's dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, you wicked smart, bro.
Hey, maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, then I'll be next week like, damn, you wicked dumb, bro.
We'll see.
But I think that's what's fun about this show. Like we could just go on and keep guessing what could happen next episode. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Such a good show.
Or not for next week. Maybe next episode.
Next time.
Yeah.
We have Komi Can't Communicate Season 2, Episode 9, also known as Episode 21 on Netflix. And just a big disclaimer, I know Komi did wrap up as the day of this recording. Like we said prior, we're like three episodes behind, so if you want to continue hear us talk about Komi, you can. But yeah, I just wanted to give that out because I don't want to be like, hey, the show's over. I'm like, no, I know, we know.
You should have let us tell us. How do you say? Let us know.
Oh yeah, let us know if you want us to wrap it up. But yeah, with that being said, episode 9 or episode 21, girls trip, yay! And it's just about Komi, Kaito, and Kaseki on their second day in Kyoto and basically their free time. And honestly, it was like really, really a fun day. If I was in their shoes, like that, like what Kaito, the glasses girl, what she did. Hey, great day planner.
Hey,
I want her to.
But they were supposed to hurry up, right?
Yeah. Which was one of the problems they brought up in the episodes, which I liked. I like that all the like big problems or like little things that were hinted get brought up in the episode. Like you said, like rushing, being on schedule, like not enjoying the moment. And then like Sasaki, like keep it to herself, like because these are the timid girls of the class.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as we learned from last week, like they just want to have a good time with Komi. That's their main goal.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it kills them. But as the more they hanged out, like the more like they realize Komi's just like a regular human being. She's not a god. A goddess, Like she sleeps, she She gets scared of things.
Okay.
But yeah, man, really like, you know, it was just girls hanging out, high school girls hanging out. I thought it was a really fun time, and it's so different from like the episodes we've been having, right? Like, you know, we see the whole gang.
Yeah.
I mean, we see them here and there, but the main episode was just about the 3 shy girls of the classroom. You know, quote unquote, right?
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, I really enjoyed Kaito and Kazuki. I like that Kaito's wants to be a professional shogi player like her grandfather, and be the best in an all male tournament, league, you know, which reminded me a lot of if you play Persona 5, there's a character like that she also wants to be a professional shogi player, but they don't take her seriously. It reminded me a lot of her. And Suzaki, the professional yo-yo championship player. I thought she was badass. Like, I had flashbacks of like when I was in middle school, and there was a guy trying to sell us yo-yos, and I was like, "Oh, I want one."
You got yo-yos?
It was funny. Oh, my bad.
I was gonna say yo-yos for you. I think for elementary school for me was what was it? The Chinese yo-yos. I don't know if you've seen those. The one with the rope and the
like it's like a big funnel thing, right? Yeah, I remember that too.
I actually learned how to use that when I was young.
Really?
Yeah, because I bought one.
I think it intimidated me. I was like, you know, I'll just stick to my yo-yo.
But they never sold me a yo-yo.
Yeah, man. Like, there was like, well, in my school, there was like 3 yo-yos. There was like the basic one, which like everyone uses. There's the one that goes back to you, like we just sling it, and like the other one was like the professional users that, so they could do more tricks and stuff.
Kind of like the funnel one, but smaller, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I was really hoping that she did the walk the dog, bro. I was like, oh, do the walk the dog. Oh my god, my age is showing, bro. But yeah, it was fun, especially when they got to Movie Land. When we saw Sasaki do the yo-yo thing, where she was the masked hero. I was like, that's creative.
Well, it was all what do you call it? A stage act.
Yeah, but hey, Komi looked great, didn't she? She looked beautiful, and you know, yeah, man. Like even with like the small problems they were having, like, you know, like you brought up earlier, like Kaito not enjoying the moment. You know, like those teriyakis that they were eating, like she just scarfed them down. She didn't enjoy them like someone else would, like Sasaki, or like, you know, Sasaki still not being able to open up with, you know, her new friends of like, yeah, I'm a professional yo-yo player, so what, you know. And it's funny because when the 2 girls were fighting amongst each other, Komi was the one to be like, yo, we had fun though, right? I was like, yo, yes we did, Komi.
But look at these pictures though.
Yeah. Oh man, those pictures. Oh, do you have a favorite picture?
The deer.
Yes, the deer, bro.
Deer got a full what do you call it? Selfie. The deer got a selfie.
That deer is awesome. No, but I really liked that we got to see all the photos. It wasn't just like, you know, the one photo from
for the ED. They changed the ED.
Yeah.
So they played the song with the with the pictures.
And I know the big moment with you know, Komi falling on Tano's shoulder
because of the slumber party. They were trying to find out whether like, oh, who's your crush or who do you like? Yeah. And you found out something, Omar?
I did. What was it? Kaito like has a crush on Kaita. Which, you know, that's funny the first time. And I was like, okay, I kind of see it.
I don't know if you'll see it later on. We'll see.
Hey, I hope so. You know, Kaito's a cute, up and coming shogi master, and it will help Kaito not be
Can't communicate, bro.
yeah, try to communicate other than I don't know, and giving weird signals to him.
We'll see, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I would love to see that, like, throughout the remainder of the episodes we have, obviously.
Of course, their goal was to get Komi and Tate together because of what they talked about in the slumber.
Yeah, and their sleepover, and the girl talk moment. Yeah, so I mean, just overall, like
it was funny with the yo-yo girl. Like, oh, I got you too as well.
Yeah,
shogi player girl. I love that.
She was the one. Like, I didn't see that coming. Like yo-yos. All right, cool.
I love her. I love the villainous position she was at the end.
The masterminder.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, because
that's what I was talking. Yeah, that's why I was referencing it from. Yeah, the whole moment, she kind of planned all these. She planned the Komi thing, and then she planned the other relationship.
Yeah. Damn girls, man. You tell them one thing, they try to make a whole thing out of it. Girls are dangerous.
But guess who's there to block?
Najime. Classic. And I like how his little dialogue's like, "Oh, help me though! I'm having a cramp."
Well, that's
when he's trying to jump over the chair.
That's what that's what Najime was doing the whole time. I don't know if you've seen that in the episode.
Yeah, like every time we see a group, he's always in there, right?
Yeah. Najime is always jumping over the chair, so at the end, I guess Najime got the cramp at the end.
But yeah, it was just a cute time with two characters that I never thought I wanted time with. So kudos on Komi, Megumi, actually care for these two new characters, Kaito and Saki, and hopefully I see them more. And yeah, it was just like I always say in every episode, just an amazing time with Komi Can't Communicate. Can't wait for next week. Mm-hmm. The trip is over, right? Or they're going back to Kyoto?
No, I think the trip's over.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. But damn, imagine day 3 Kyoto. Damn, this school got money.
They got on a bullet train. They're going home.
I mean, they are rich because that what was it? Kaito planned like a amusement park day, movie land. Got to feed deer. Like I said, man, I wish I had someone like that in real life. You just plan ahead everything.
That's wild, right?
Yeah, man. That's gonna wrap up the podcast. No news this week. Not a lot happened as the day of this recording. No, noteworthy if anything. And if you made it this far, thank you for listening. We really do appreciate it for you listening. And like always, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment. Like we always say, we do read the comments. And yeah, like always, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Lates.